protected by Getefe, anchoring midfield. Alanya and Maksimovic are there as well, and there's two former Real Madrid youth team players up front, Nassr and Borja Mayoral.
Well, I'm sure it's going to be 5 at the back. Obviously, the introduction of Alderete in the starting lineup. I'm not too sure it's going to be 2 up front. Probably Mayoral will have to work down the left, something that, you know, Jaime Mata's been doing since Borja has to cover. But anyway, pretty defensive from Getefe, something that we expected, and they're going to try and use Mayoral, maybe Alenya, and of course Latas on the break.
Well, see the stadium full, and they also now have the opportunity to salute the Real Madrid women players who won the... as Andrea mentioned, passed away on the eve of the final when she scored the winning goal. So, sorry, Andrea.
No.
By Getefe, is Getefe once more under pressure from Modric, and under too much pressure because the referee's blown a foul. The referee this afternoon
finished. It looks like a proper stadium, and noisy because the roof is closed today. That's spectacular.
4 years, really. Bellingham's done brilliantly here. The cross comes in, and Fran Garcia gets a touch to it but sends it wide.
Well, when I talk about freedom and interpreting spaces, well, this guy is the number 10, is the media punta in Spain. Well, we see him on the right wing in a 1v1 against poor Mitrovic. Look at him. You know, he's a big lad, but look at this
behind. Maksimovic second to that. Modric comes away with it. The referee gives the decision. Getefe. And Rodrigo just sort of runs into trouble there and has it now. And there's a card coming out here, the first one inside 7 minutes. Alderete clips that into Maksimovic. It was a nice cushion header in towards Mayoral. It was cleared by Latas through it here. It's Mayoral, not Latas. He shoots and scores. Getefe have taken the lead. And it's Borja Mayoral, the former Real Madrid centre-forward, who gets his second goal of the season. He's the only Getefe player to have scored so far this season, and he has stunned the refurbished Bernabeu. It's Real Madrid 0, Getefe 1.
Well, it's a long ball, challenging the air. Gaston goes up.
Sure. Out comes the keeper, and he almost missed it there. Joselu claims that the ball was handled outside the area. The video-assisted referee will intervene soon enough if that was the case. Alderete plays the ball forward to Maksimovic. Tries to find Mayoral as well there to get away from Mitrovic. And he's then brought down. And the referee plays up. Referee waves play on. It's for goal instead. It comes out to Joselu. Joselu with the shot, but it's wide.
Well, first chance for Joselu, and this is going to be important for him.
Ball on Bellingham. Play continues. Rodrigo goes for goal, and no one's particularly happy with that inside the... Here by Latas, and Carvajal penalised, and he's not happy about that. And they need to keep their heads here, Real Madrid. And as we said earlier, Bellingham goes down in the penalty area, and it's a penalty. Well, the referee didn't think for too long about that. Much more than a second.
Right, and then Bellingham stretches the left leg to look for that contact.
But a loose pass goes straight to Alderete. Camavinga slides in and wins that one, and he feels he wins it cleanly and without a foul. Cross and the header from Modric, and that's a brilliant save from David Soria. Well, the man that Real Madrid thought about signing at the start of the season, on the understanding that Lunin would leave and he would become the number 2 to Thibaut Courtois. Getafe's player of the season.
The guy for everything.
Joselu's header, it's headed to Alcorcon. Cross shot turned in, no! Saved by Soria. Joselu with the golden opportunity. Let's see if the flag was up on this near side. Bruno will tell us. Under pressure from Rudiger, and the decision is a Getafe throw. Down goes Borja Mayoral, and Modric doesn't like the decision, but it's a Getafe free kick.
Can remember the one when Pepe got sent off.
Camavinga slips as he shoots. He still gets the shot on target, but it's well saved by David Soria.
When Real Madrid won the...
Bellingham somehow finds Alaba, then runs into Damian Suarez, or should I say Suarez makes sure that he gets in the intensity of Mayoral. There's a card coming out here. It's a yellow. Well, there is the half-time whistle from referee Mario Melero. Lopez whistles from in this game, in his first home game of the season. With the outside of the foot. Headed down by Jenner and scored by Joselu. Now the referee had blown his whistle before the ball hit the back of the net. Or has the goal been given? I think the goal's been given. Joselu on the score sheet in a Real Madrid shirt for the first time since the 2010-11 season when he scored in an 8.
So 1 millimetre to the right or to the left, the ball would have gone out of play and probably wouldn't have been a Real Madrid attack. So
Rodrigo heads it clear of Iglesias, but then runs out of pitch.
Another
pitch with the shot. It's pushed out by Soria, and who's there to be first to it and make sure that nothing else happens. Modric to Carvajal. Carvajal with a cross. It took a deflection off of Gaston, but was dealt with by Soria. It's through to Carvajal. Carvajal with a shot, comes off the post and is cleared by Adam Barry.
Clever from Carvajal.
Lewis in the middle. Still Rodrigo. The shot took a deflection out for another corner.
So what Toni Kroos is doing is just an absolute masterclass of run once again. Toni Kroos, of course, had seen him. Then he apologized because he didn't.
Nassr tries to clear again. Hasil on the volley. That's a brilliant save from Soria. That's arguably the best of the bunch. There have been 4 now. He barely saw. Is Gaston forward to Nassr under pressure from Carvajal.
This from Bellingham is just. It was another, let's say, not a great ball from Toni Kroos, and.
Rudiger, and we can't see him, can we, Andrea? But we didn't see him against Celta Vigo. Cross to Bellingham, taken by Brahim. The cross comes in, and it's just beyond Jude Bellingham. A bootlace away from putting Real Madrid ahead. Rodrigo. Lucas Vazquez sprinting forward wide right, but the shirt pull stops Rodrigo in his process. There's a card coming out here. And Rudiger gives away the foul.
Carmona wins it, to be honest. Rudiger bites into it.
Brahim. Lucas Vazquez too close to the goalkeeper, and Joselu with his head in his hands.
Brahim is done.
Putting Real Madrid ahead. Rodrigo with a chance here, but that's coming into the hands of David Soria. Well, Bellingham's. Lucas with a nice ball into Valverde. Valverde across the face of the 6-yard box. It goes beyond everybody. Bellingham and Genet. Here's Mata. Dispossessed by Lucas, who was fouled, and Real Madrid trying to take the free kick quickly. Gaston doesn't let Lucas. Lucas with a shot. Soria spilled it. Bellingham scored. He's done it again. He's scored in all 4 of Real Madrid's first games of the season. He's now scored 5 goals in 4 games, and surely has given